welcome in to your RSF1 stream for tonight. I am going to be your host, Ace Freak, the American voice of RSF1. How are we all doing tonight? Alright. Oh, wait. Don't ready up. I guess we hadn't loaded up the lobby yet. I kind of zoned out when I saw it. Alright, let me pull up a stream on my phone. Play somewhere. Oh goody, it looks like we're going to be starting now. We've only got a 15 driver grid for this race. Mm-hmm. You're the catfish. 40 seconds in, no one has come out of the pits yet. We've got 15 drivers here, being Invade, Terrific Gamer, Only Destroyer, Ipswich Techers, Nifty Nazary, Harry Dwarf, Egon, Bradshaw, Arash, SD8 Modcat, former F5 driver, HRV Thomas, Desbro, Slim Shady, Blazer, and Karma. It looks like the first driver out of the pits are going to be both the Alpines of Alonso and Blazer. Alonso on the mediums. It looks like Techers is also switched on to the mediums. Not sure if he's going to come out yet or not on those tires. Next man after the two Alpines is the Williams of Invade. How you doing, Invade? Yeah. Missed out on Monday comms, and I'm making up for it now, so. Coming through Ravazza now. Blazer will start the first hot lap of the session. To the line, opens the DRS, and will start the hot lap now. Up to turn 1 is a very small, slight kink. Now turn 2. Turns 3, 4, and 5, known as the Tamburello chicane. Does a good job balancing, riding the curbs, and keeping the car stable. Now through the Villeneuve chicane. And you'll hear down to 5th gear on the exit of the Villeneuve chicane. Now into Tosa. Usually a 2nd gear hairpin. It's 3rd gear on the exit for the Alpine. On the run to Piratella. Down to 5th gear. And into Aqua Minerale Part 1. He's about full throttle. 2nd part is 3rd gear on the exit of Aqua Minerale. Through Variante Alta to Purple Sector 1, of course the Purple Sector 2 being the first driver to put up these times. Now heading down to Ravazza, it's 3rd gear through this double left-hander. 4th gear on the exit for the Alpine of Laser. Out of the corner now, opens the DRS, and across the line it's going to be a 1:16.4. It's a pretty fast time to start off in qualifying. His teammate across the line puts up an 18.4 on those medium tires. It's 17.2 for Invade. With only 15 drivers, everyone will make it through as long as they put up a lap time. Desbro across the line, he's going to put up a 16.9. It's just a hair under a 17 flat. Ipswich Techers across the line to 27.4, 19.5 for Only Destroyer, P5 for the Ferrari. Modcat out of the final corner now and across the line. He's going to put up a 17.9. It's P4 for the Red Bull. Slim Shady across the line will start his first hot lap of the session. Move on to Bradshaw. He's coming across the line now, and it's going to be a 16.7 for the Aston Martin. Fantastic lap time. Egon now across the line. It's a 16.9. It's P3. Blazer Guns has already pulled into the pits and retired from the session. He is more than satisfied with his time. Next man across the line will be Thomas. We're going to ride on board as he heads down into Ravazza. Rides the outside curve there, keeps it valid though. Out of the final corner now. Opens the DRS into the line. It's a 17-7. It's P6 for the McLaren. Slim Shady has yet to put up a lap time. So does TX1 Karma, Harry Dwarf, Nasri, and Terrific Gamer. He comes through lots of 1 and 2. Opens the DRS into the line. It's going to be a 17-4. It's P6 for the Williams. And Nasri on an outlap now. Gamer is also on an outlap. Karma and Dwarf have yet to come out of the pits though. Come out of the garage even. We got just about everybody in the pits retiring from the session, knowing that they've automatically made it to Q2. Got other drivers now on an outlap. Harry Dwarf's now come out. Karma is still in the pits. Gotta wonder when they come out. And oh, right about now. Alonso's going to put up another lap. He's already got P9, so even if this was Q2, he'd be currently safe. Of course, there are guys behind him who have yet to put up a lap, but again, it's Q1, so that does not matter here. Nasri does not have the confidence going through Aqua Minerale as Blazer does. But half throttle through the first part and much heavier on the brakes than others. Kill me. Come on, man. That's unfortunate because trying to put up a half decent stream here and audio's not working, then it's really, I don't know. Nasri across the line puts up a 17.56. Terrific. Doing this. Even in my own headset. Terrific Gamer has invalidated his lap. He's going to have to put up another one. Come across the line now. He's going to start his first hot lap of the session. Okay, Dwarf. Out of the final corner now. Opens the DRS into the line. It's going to be a 16.5. It's P2 for the Ferrari. Alonso improves by 0.8. It's a 17.6 for the Alpine, putting him P9. The 51.4 through the first two sectors for the Mercedes of Karma. Gonna get held up by the Alpha Tauri ahead. Might be getting a little bit of the dirty air. Terrific Gamer pulls into the pits. He could have crossed the line. It would have been a valid lap time. Karma across the line puts up a 17.3. It's P7 for the Mercedes. And what is Karma doing? Okay, I didn't expect him to do that. Doesn't even look like he's got damage. Alright then. Terrific Gamer still's not come back out to put up another lap. And it looks like Terrific Gamer will come back out to put up one more run. I'm not sure why he waited so long, but whatever. Karma has retired in the pits. Terrific Gamer has invalidated his outlap. You can imagine this lobby is hoping Terrific Gamer's lap here is valid and Alonso retires for the end of this session. Out of Ravatsa now, Terrific Gamer coming across the line. He is going to put up an A 117.5. It's P10 for the AlphaTauri. That should end Q1. Sorry, I just realized we're still at Q1. And I have returned. Invade is the first one out of the pits. Following him is Laser Guns, PX1 Karma, Nasri, AlphaTauri of Terrific Gamer. We got a lot of people out. I'm not going to worry about the order there. Into the Tamburello chicane. It's fourth gear for the Williams. Now through Villeneuve. It's fourth on the exit here as well. And he's let off pretty early for Tosa. I guess he just doesn't feel very good about the lap. And, you know, we've got a yellow in Sector 1. It's for the Alpine of Blazer. Also have a yellow in Sector 3. It's for the Ferrari of Destroyer. He's setting up his hot lap. Man across the line will be the first man across the line, excuse me, will be Dixon Karma, barring anything unforeseen. It's a 50.8 through the first two sectors. What more can the Mercedes of Karma do? He's making the run down to Ravazza now. And it's third gear for the Mercedes here. He runs really wide and it's invalidated. So we go to his teammates at 51.2 through the first two sectors. Out of Ravazza now. Opens the DRS and across the line it's going to be a 117.0. Vade, I assume, is invalidated his lap, so we got a terrific gamer. It's a 117.8 for him. Blazer Guns puts up a 37.977. And Thomas across the line puts up a 16.8. P1 for him now. The Williams of Slim Shady coming out of the pits now. Egon across the line puts up a 16.9. Bradshaw 16.4. Wow. Only Destroyer across the line puts up his 18.0. E6 for him. We get a yellow in Sector 2. It's for the AlphaTauri of Terrific Gamer. I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like he may have spun at Piratella. We got TX1 Karma who's invalidated, who, after extending the exit of Ravazza, ended up not only invalidating that previous lap, but also the current lap, that last lap he was on as well. And Blazer Guns across the line improves his time by 20 seconds. It's a 17.6 for the Alpine. P6 provisionally. Modcat out of the final corner now. Opens the DRS and across the line it's a 17.4. It's P5 for the Red Bull. Oh boy, we got a lot of traffic at the end of this first sector. We got Ipswich Techers getting out of the way of the Williams. Not of Invade, but of Slim Shady. Just to get himself through both an Alpine and an Aston Martin. Almost runs wide at Piratella. Fourth gear on the exit of Aqua Minerale. 51.0 through the first two sectors. Now through Vatsa. And on the exit, he's going to open the DRS and he's going to come across the line and he's going to put up a 116.8. It's P3 for the Williams. Seems to have terrific pace around here. Ipswich Techers was right behind the Williams and got a bit of a toe off of him. He comes through Villeneuve now. 24.8 through the first sector. Be right back in a minute, folks. I'm back. Alright. I think the top 4 have already... Oh, there's only 50 seconds left. I was about to say. Slim Shady might not have enough time. Harry Dwarf certainly should have enough time. Oh, come on. This stream's so... Why'd they change the streaming on Xbox? Gonna watch along with Slim Shady. I don't think he's gonna make the line in time, which means he will be stuck in 8th place. Best case scenario. Out of the final corner. Will he make it in time? He will, just barely. By 2 seconds, he's going to make the line. His checker flag drops. Terrific Gamer is in 13th. Only Destroyer in 15th. He will be out. So will Modcat in 14th. 11th for Ipswich Checkers. He's out of the session. Laser Guns. Almost to the end of the first sector. We got a car pulling into the pits. It's Egon. He can't do any. He doesn't have any more in him. Next man across the line will be Thomas. He's invalidated his lap, though. He's in P7, so he should be safe. Next man across the line will be Harry Dwarf. He's improved by almost 2/10 in the first 2 sectors. How much more time can he find through this final sector as he comes out of Vavatsa now? Runs a little wide, keeps it valid, though. Across the line, it's going to be a 16.3. It's another 10th for the Ferrari. It's P2. 4 thousandths of a second off of Nasri. Slim Shady out of the final corner now. Let's see what he can put up. Opens the DRS and across the line now. It's a 16.65. He improves by almost a quarter of a second. It's P6 for the Williams. And Blazer Guns is spun on his hot lap. And that'll be it for him. So Arash Alonso makes it through. So does Egon, Thomas, Invade, Shady, Bradshaw, Karma, Desbro, Harry Dwarf, and Nifty. The 5 leaving will be Ipswich Techers, LR Blazer Guns, Terrific Gamer 7, SDK Modula Cat, and Only Destroyer 14. What is this? What is this game? Why am I getting audio glitching in my headset? Oh, interesting. We got some clouds overhead. The first man out of the pit lane looks to be the Mercedes of TX1 Karma. Following him will be the Red Bull of... No, not the Red Bull of Egon. It'll actually be the Williams of Slim Shady. Then the Williams of Invade. Then Alonso, Egon, Desbro, and so on. Next week we will be heading to the Shanghai International Circuit in China. I don't know how you guys personally feel about China in this game. I don't really feel... Oh, okay, he took that out on purpose. That was blatant. Come on. I can't clip that. Somebody's got to clip that on stream. Please, someone clip that. That is not okay. Mercedes coming out of the pits. Desbro does a good job to avoid them as well. We got a yellow. It's for Slim Shady. I'm not sure what happened. Can't see him with this angle. Coming running wide out of Piratella. No invalidation there. Definitely cut the exit of... oh, and he invalidates and almost went into the wall on purpose. Rather, okay, now it looks like I am not sure what this guy is doing. Shockingly didn't take out the board for the pit lane. We got Invade coming across the line now. He's invalidated as what? Who hasn't invalidated? Egon. It's a 16.9. It's a 16.3 for Desbro. We got Bradshaw out of Variante Alta. Across the line, Bradshaw's going to put up a 16.5. It's P2 for him. Slim Shady is in the pits. Thomas once again is invalidated. So has Invade. Where's the... There he is. 52.6 through the first two sectors for Arash Alonso. Doesn't look like Alonso's going to put up a lap here, though. Nifty Nasri coming out of the final corner now, opens the DRS into the line. It's a 16.9. Dwarf coming to the line. It's going to be 16.6. It's P3 for the Ferrari. Looks like Nasri's done a third lap here. I do hope he's going to come in and trying to put up one last lap. Got Alonso coming out for one final run. I would say it's kind of early for this, unless it's going to rain. Otherwise, again, I would definitely say coming out with 5 minutes to go is pretty early. Coming out with even 4 minutes to go is early at this track. Nasri's run out of fuel, and he will be coming into the pits this time. Bye. And it looks like we got Karma trying to burn extra fuel. You could probably do it a little quicker if he was in first gear. Like stuck it in first gear and then just revved out the engine the whole way around the lap. No, I burn extra fuel all the time on out laps. I go up full throttle, half on the brakes, full throttle, and just burn extra fuel. Gotta be wary of other drivers though. Make sure you're not in anyone's way. The track is getting exceedingly dark in the last 2 minutes. Gotten exceedingly dark in the last 2 minutes. Across the line, Arash Alonso put himself a 16.7. It's P4 for the Alpine. We got a yellow. It's for Thomas. I think he was just trying to get out of someone's way. It's a 51-0 for the Williams of Invade through the first 2 sectors. Eats that first curb, somehow keeps it valid, and keeps the car stable. I was practicing for this race yesterday. It was For my race yesterday, it was pretty hard to touch that first curb. The second curb wasn't so bad. Although other times it'd be the opposite. And it's a 16.7 for Invade. It's P5. He's 1/100th off of Alonso. Bradshaw's across the line. He's going to start his final hot lap of the session. The 1.5 minutes left in the session. Nasri only just coming out of the pits now. I don't think he's got the luxury of burning extra fuel. He's just going to have to go. Out of the final corner now is Thomas. He's going to open the DRS and start his final hot lap with 1:11 left in the session. Next man to cross the line is Egon. Following him is our current pole sitter, Desbro, with a 16.369. That's the time to beat as of right now. Karma now across the line. Harry Dwarf now across the line. Next man across the line will be the Williams of Slim Shady. 40 seconds left in the session. We're now waiting for Nifty Nasri. He should be able to make it. There is still plenty of time. Oh. Next man we're going to look at is Thomas. He'll be the first of these final runs to put up a lap. It's a 50.9 through the first two sectors. And Bradshaw puts up a 16.2. It's P1 provisionally for the Aston Martin. Moving back to Thomas. Coming through Ravazza now. What can the McLaren do? Their team has been absolutely fierce to start this season. The checkered flag is dropped. And across the line, Thomas puts up P2, beating his teammate by just 8 thousandths of a second. Egon across the line, it's P4. It's not enough to break the 2-3 McLaren has. Desbro across the line does not improve. He drops it by over 4 tenths. Karma across the line puts up a 16.0. That could raise some eyebrows. Not going to say why, but I think we all know what's implied. Harry Dwarf across the line, it's a 16.2. It's P3 for the Ferrari. Slim Shady across the line, it's P6 with a 16.5. Invade will not put up a lap here. He's run out of fuel. Dives into the pits. Nifty Nasri. I believe it's the last guy we got to wait on to cross the line. What can the Mercedes do here as he comes to the line, opening the DRS? It's going to be a 16.3. It's P5 for the Mercedes. And that is Q3 done and dusted. From 2nd to 10th is 0.518 seconds. 1st to 2nd is over 2 tenths of a second apart. And here's your top 10. TX1 Karma on pole. C. Bradshaw 16, followed by Harry Dwarf, Thomas, Nifty, Desbro, Shady, Egon, Alonso, and Invade is your top 10. I'd kill to have your no pace Invade, that's all I'm saying. I'd kill to have it. Then I could just race on in F4 and then claim I can't race on Wednesdays. Nah, but yeah, it's definitely hard to get back in the saddle once you've left for a while, and I'm still nowhere near what I used to be before I gave up sim racing for like a solid 3 years. Doesn't help that I'm stuck on a controller and oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna happen when you don't touch a game for a while. Luke JLP. I swear I can never remember who that is. I know it's somebody I know from RSF1. I just can't never remember. I think my quality time yesterday was like a. Well, I didn't really put up a very good lap anyway. For me specifically, it was probably like 4/10 slower than what I could have done. But I think the lap time I put up was like an 18:3 or something. And then I got spun out by three different people. Well, two people and an AI. And yeah, just I've been completely just not in the mood since then. It's absolutely infuriating. Good to finally see the timer, and also good to see that no one readied up early, because that would have been torture. So, to start your race, your grid order from top to bottom, TX1 Karma on full, followed by Bradshaw, Harry Dwarf, Thomas, Nifty, Desbro, Shady, Egon, Alonso, Invade, Peckers, Blazer, who's already spawned on the exit of the chicane. What has happened? We've got cars getting disqualified left, right, and center. Oh boy, that's fun. Anyway, after Blazer, we got Terrific Gamer, Modcat, Only Destroyer, and Fister. And your order of tires is hards or mediums for the top, your front row, followed by hards, medium, 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 hard, 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 medium, hard, hard, and back four, all on the medium tires. A lot more balanced than yesterday's race, where I was the only one on hard tires. And looking back, I probably should have just gone soft, medium, medium, or something, honestly. Although it wouldn't have mattered when I stalled to start the race, which was just fantastic. Just in time for the race, that's exactly right. Thor, how are you doing, man? I hope for everyone's sake in this race, no one stalls on the line like I did for no apparent reason other than because I was capable of it. We've got Only Destroyer to getting disqualified on the grid slot due to a misalignment. Got one more guy to wait on. It's Fister, who's definitely taking his time with this one. For 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go here for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Oh boy, I got nothing. I'm just going to look out the... There we go. Slightly better. Karma getting a fantastic start. HRV getting past Dwarf. Invade, who's already gained 3 spots, and Modcat, who's gained 4. He's side by side with Peckers right now, though. There's a lot of contact. Slim Shady's lost 6 spots, 7 if Fister gets past him, and he does. Terrific Gamer losing 3. Back at the front, Karma's maintaining a decent lead, so we're going to move over to the battle for P5. Nasri not getting a great run out of Aqua Minerale. Doesn't look like Desbro got a good enough run to make a move on him, though. So they're going to stay 5 and 6. Oh, it looks like Harry Dwarf gets back past Thomas for P3. And Nasri might be looking at a move on the McLaren. But not here and not yet. Harry Dwarf has dropped quite a distance to the top 2. As Bradshaw looks to try and possibly make a move on the Mercedes into Tamburello. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, though. Karma will maintain his lead for now. Where is this league based out of? It's a European league. A lot of the guys are British, but there's also some French drivers. There's Dutch, German, Danish, etc. But it's mainly as a European league. Someone else tried to help him out with that. His Blazer Guns have spun again at Tosa. Not the race he's wanted. And Modcat also spinning on the exit of Tosa. Neither of these two having the start date of wanted. Harry Dwarf has caught up a little bit to the top two, but only by about a 10th. But for his sake, he can continue his march up the field, march towards them. Thomas, meanwhile, has dropped a second to Dwarf. He was right behind him not long ago, and now he's well off. Almost a second loss that last lap, about 7/10 there. DRS has been enabled. In the McLaren's swap drivers, Desbro is now the leading McLaren. As I mentioned earlier, this team has been fantastic all season in almost every division. I'm not sure about F3. But F1, 2, and 5, I certainly know they've been pretty good. Invade around the outside of the Mercedes of Nifty Nasri. He gets P6 off of him. And we got Ipswich Teggers, who's lost it out of Villeneuve. These guys are doing a pretty good job of not wrecking out, but they are still losing it. This is a track where you don't want to make a mistake. You cannot afford to make mistakes if you want to try and win this race. Or any race for that matter here at Imola. Harry Dwarf will not have DRS on the top two. Desbro's not going to have DRS on Harry Dwarf either. Dwarf going a little wide out of Ravazza. And Bradshaw's going to have DRS on Karma, though. The difference in speed between these two is going to be about 12 miles an hour as they get into the corner. Karma pushes them a little wide to the entry, and that completely compromises Bradshaw. Not a very sporting move by the Mercedes there. Gotta hope if you're in the Aston Martin garage that he can catch back up and make the overtake on him. Meanwhile, Nifty has gotten his way back past Invade. He gets P6 back. Slim Shady, who's now made it past only Destroyer for P11. And we got Nifty Nasri, who's around on the exit of Alta. On the one side of the Mercedes garage, you've got the lead. On the other, you just dropped out of the points. Bradshaw not close enough to make the overtake here. But he is well back inside the DRS of the Mercedes. Getting a nice helicopter view here. Two things you want to avoid doing are getting penalties and other mistakes like that. As you especially don't want to. If you're a guy like me who's not as fast, you don't want to hold up the field and get a bunch of penalties because you're just going to drop numerous positions. We got a big fight for P15 here. So we got these two cars are ghosted inside of each other. Can't see the gamer tag, so I can't say for sure whether or not he's in the session, but I don't think he is. Back at the front. Bradshaw, once again, he's going to get the DRS here. He doesn't have as much ERS, though, as Karma does. Karma's been saving up his ERS a good bit. Bradshaw once again not quite close enough to make the overtake. Your biggest mover in the field, up or down, is Pfister from P16 to P8. Gotta wonder whether you can get past Egon. Take P7 from the Red Bull. Oh, we got a car around. And it's Blazer Guns again. He's lost it again. Down to P16. He's just not had a great start to this race. What's up, Orphan? How are we doing? Doing good. Glad to see I'll be getting some co-coms here. Bradshaw's not going to be able to get the overtake done here either. It's lap 7 now. 6 down, 26 to go. And it looks like only Destroyer's gotten past Slim Shady. And that's for P10. Oh, we got... Okay, this is getting a little bit of lag from Destroyer. Oh yeah, that's a lot of lag. Okay. Oh good, I love this helicopter angle. I don't care if I am looking at P14. Bradshaw right behind the Mercedes. We got Techers who's got... No, it's Destroyer who's gotten a 3-second time penalty. Techers has left the session. It's gone from a bad race to just worse. It's not great. I do hope he's able to rejoin the session soon. God, I am getting so much audio. Just so much audio problems right now. Like, the audio in my headset's cracking in and out. It's fine. If I'm saying you're connecting, it's no big deal.
Have you got the power yet?
I do, yeah. At least it should be. Someone let me know if you can hear Orphan or not. Thomas now getting a 3-second time penalty, and he's getting passed around the outside by Pfister. An absolutely fantastic job to get the overtake done around the outside of Tosa. Invade up to P5 now. Only Destroyer and Slim Shady both dropped a position since last time I looked at them. Nifty's down in P10.
They'll be able to hear me. I'm not connected. I'll leave.
No. Okay, that's a pain. Bradshaw looking to try and make the move. Not able to make it here. Alright. Let me try something here. That's, yeah. Alright, Thor. Should be on. Let me... Why was that not on to begin with? I turned that on so long ago. And, okay. Yeah, I hate how they changed Twitch now. I don't know what they did, but they've definitely messed with it. Didn't need to mess with. There's a big fight here for P14 between Modcat and Blazer Guns. Modcat looks like he's gotten the move done. Look at the front. We still got this big fight between Karma and Bradshaw. Okay,
Look,
great.
he's so far down there. He's not one of the front runners.
Might just be a track he doesn't like, or he might not be good here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I figured I would at least have like a P6, 7, 8 type race, and instead I got spun or something. I got spun 3 times.
Yeah.
By both the
race.
Alfa Romeos and then the AI of Dion. I don't know why we didn't restart that race, but whatever.
I think we were under the understanding he was going to retire, but he never did, so he started the race.
Yeah, as soon as we got done with lap 1, we should have been like, hey, maybe we should restart this, because he didn't quit. He didn't retire, he just quit. Oh, we got Karma goes very wide to Piratella. Side by side, almost went side by side into the entry of Aqua Minerale, but you could not do that. You will definitely regret it.
Yeah, the Alpine Alonso gets a move down there on the Mercedes beast coming back at him. Uphill. He's got contact almost.
Oh yeah, Shady bumps into the back of Nifty. And Nifty, oh boy, look at this. He's got the run out of Aqua Minerale and heading into Variante Alta. He's got the move done.
That's a lovely move up the hill.
It certainly is.
Nasari. Looking pacey there in the
well, Bradshaw once again, I think he had the chance to get the move on Karma. He just didn't take it. Invade gets P5. No, he doesn't. He gets tagged and spun around by Egon. Oh. Egon's just taking out the Williams of Invade. I'd say I'm surprised, but that's just the luck that certain drivers in this league have had.
Yeah. Don't see enough damage on Invade though, so he should be okay.
Yeah. If there's one thing I can tell you about this track is you spin once, it's almost impossible not to spin again. Either on your own, either because you spun on your own, or just because the game decided to throw you a loop for no reason.
Yeah.
Or in my case, because 3 different people take you out.
Well, it's a
2 and an
I was going okay until it was sticking up. And after that, then everything seemed to happen.
Bradshaw is his best opportunity, doesn't take it. Desbro, though, side by side. Oh, and Desbro, Harry dwarfs around. Oh, boy.
Weeks to back on as well.
He backs off. No. He's ghosted. He could have just gone through.
Oh, it's going to be so...
Ooh.
Contact. The ghosting just disappeared just as the wind is...
Invade was coming through. He was about inches away from disaster.
Yeah. The thing with this game, though, it likes to F you.
Oh, dude, not just most people, but me. I think me specifically.
Yeah. Never mind. We keep trying every week.
Because Slim Shady has made it past Alonso. I'm not sure how he got so far ahead. I'm just assuming that day is going to be in next year's game. I'm not going to hold Nate. Oh! Oh, side by side. No! Karma doesn't leave him any room. Bradshaw backed out. There's got to be something said about that. It's the second time. Karma just hasn't left him any space. First on the outside, now the inside. The more these two fight, the more it's going to help guys like Egon and Dwarf, who started on the hards. We get yellows, it's Modcat. He's lost it in Tamburello. Thomas on the new hards right behind Modcat. Gonna try to get through. Don't want to go side by side here. Went side by side here twice yesterday. It did not help me.
He went wider than McLaren.
Very.
He's trying to make the move. But
he's stalling those cold hards, so he's not going to have the downforce he wants. It looks like Karma dives into the pits, but he's given Bradshaw DRS, so now Bradshaw's going to stay out an extra lap. Desra also stays out an extra lap.
Sounds like a terrific gamer. He's AI.
Fister in the pits, so is Invade. Nifty dives into the pits. Only Destroyer stays out.
Terrific gamer in the game? Or
no, he's an AI.
He rage quit the deals.
I don't actually know. I don't have access to the tier 3 chat. I couldn't tell you. From what I know, he's still in the Discord and everything. He just needs an invite back.
Oh, right.
I don't think he's been able to join because he hasn't had an invite, which, if that's why he's been out for so long, that's pretty unfortunate.
I'll try and...
Nifty comes out of the pits. He's in dead last now. And we got cars who've spun around. Oh, we got a big argy-bargy here. Only destroying a Roche Alonso. Both have lost it out of Tosa. I'm not sure what happened there. But this is definitely going to hurt their races.
I was saying Blaziken was having the best of races. He's at the P8 now.
Yep. Bradshaw and Desbro are now both in the pits. Egon, of course, is going to stay out. It's still way too early to pit on in the mediums. Another yellow. This time it's for Modcat again. Out of Aqua Minerale, and oh boy, he may have cuffed the tires. Currently your top 4 all on 14 lap bold hards. Invade with a 3-second time penalty. Not going to help him. Karma is in first out of the new hard runner. They can both easily make it to the end. Modcat is retired from the session in the pits.
Pretty much fed out at the moment.
And the game switched him onto the wets.
Oh no.
And his car looks like it might be coming back out on track.
Yeah, it does that. Stupid.
No, maybe not. Car is stopped. And no, it will not come back out on track, so good news there.
These top 4 yet still to pit, and see they're going to be going to around about say lap 18. So yeah, and you'll probably see them. Karma and Bradshaw and Deathrow. We take the top 3. That's a safety car now would benefit the top 4.
Well, maybe not yet.
Because, I mean that's half distance. You could do 16 laps on the mediums.
You certainly can, but I don't know if you'd want to.
Is that? I mean, if the safety car came out now, it would be ideal for them because they would literally jump the guys behind. Well, get close to them anyway.
You got any mods to get rid of those comments?
What's wrong?
I think it's just like spam links, like viruses. You click on the link, it'll give you your computer or your phone a virus. You know what I mean? Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Hello, Modcat.
Yeah. Say if you want fans, or viewers, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't crash out. You know, that's a plus. You didn't help or harm anyone's race by retiring.
Yeah, you'll find it in F3 eventually, Modcat.
You just gotta get used to it. It took me a while to get used to F5. And only now am I finally putting in decent results. Except this week. But hey, fastest lap. Oh, and we got the first of the hard runners pitting. It's Harry Dwarf.
Time with 4. I tried to go on my Twitch here, and if got a new Twitch now, haven't I?
Ugh.
On Xbox.
What?
A new Twitch on Xbox.
Hmm.
I had to re-sign in.
Yeah, I had to as well. I don't know what the deal was, but it's kind of a pain. Oh, and we got Thomas has gotten another 3 seconds. Meanwhile, the guys at the top 3 still running these hards for now. And a close battle between Ipswich Techers and Slim Shady. With these two fighting for position is allowing. Yeah, I assume if you're still on the hards at this point, I would think you got to pit this lap or next lap. You don't want to pit. You don't want to pit any sooner, and you certainly don't want to pit any later, unless you've made your hards just go the distance. And Ipswich Techers is going to go another lap. Egon's on the mediums.
Harry Dwarf, though, he's going to get a massive undercut, yeah. He's got a nice little 3-second gap to Vista.
Desbro puts up the best lap of the session with a 19.4. Now the question is, can Dwarf get past Egon as Egon's coming out of the pits? He does get him just before the braking point. And he's got the position over the Red Bull of Egon. An absolutely fantastic outlap from the Ferrari.
Yeah, undercut there helped him massively.
Certainly did. Fischer makes his way past Arash Alonso on those old hards. 18 laps old now at this point.
Yeah. Now can the medium riders get cash to the main guys at the front?
When Karma pitted, he was 14 seconds behind the leader. He's now only 2.75 seconds back on Ipswich Techers.
Yeah.
At the end of this lap will be 19 lap old hards, and he will be pitting this time by. And he still speeds! He punched the gas, and he sped into the pits. I don't know why he sped.
5 seconds. You can't get back.
And we got Arash Alonso also diving into the pits, and he goes extra slow to make sure he doesn't speed. And I would say it's a lot better idea to go extra slow than to go extra fast.
Yeah. You can always make that time back up.
Yeah. So, especially once you're on those new tires. Once you're on those new tires, you can make up a second. You can't make up 5. Unless you're Modcat and F5, in which case you could probably make up 25.
What I'm saying is it kind of restricts you because it's a 5-second penalty that is there. Unless you actually get past the person in front, you are going to get that 5 second. Whereas if you don't have the 5 second, you can catch up. And, make
That's
up
why
that
I
time.
lose. That's why I lose about 2 seconds in. That's why I lose about a second and a half in the pits every race. Is because I'm just trying to make sure I'm
Yeah,
on below the limit. Look
yeah,
at Harry Dwarf absolutely hounding the back of Pfister.
yeah. I must be one of the slowest pit guys ever. I literally go to the pits and like drive up to it and like,
Oh, Harry Dwarf goes extremely wide out of Ravazza. And that's going to kill any
yeah,
chance he had in an overtake there.
a massive bit. Yeah,
I don't know if it was just that. I think he was going on the gas a little too early on the exit. Dirty Arrow will certainly contribute to that. Oh my god, look at how close he is. Blazer Guns across line puts up an 18.198. Its fastest lap for the Alpine.
Gary Dwarf, absolutely on fire at the moment on those medium tires.
Yeah, but he's still got that AlphaTauri in front. If he didn't have him in front, he probably... Uh-oh, yellow. It's Blazer Guns. The Alpine out of Tamburello. He's lost it. Down to P13. The Alpine team just not having a great day tonight. A great night tonight.
No.
Back at the front, Bradshaw has not been able to catch up to Karma like he did before.
Very cool. But it is all around the AlphaTauri of Vista.
Currently, the only other battle going on track right now is for P7, but it's a DRS train from Thomas to Nasri.
Amazing exit. Oh yeah, I know. Gonna get the move done.
Oh yeah, wow. Gets it done before the starting line.
Wide past the AlphaTauri. Now he's a 7-second gap now to Desbro for the podium. 10 laps to go.
You might catch him before the end, but by the end, he's definitely not going to have the preferred tire.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Did you see how much time he gained in the first sector alone? Almost half
this
a
is the
second.
time he's got to do it. This is the time he's got to do it. Go get that move. Get the hammer down. Get that move done. And then you can worry about the tire wear at the end.
Yeah. They create a nice gap between yourself and Pfister, and you should be fine. He's still up by over 3/10.
Literally a second in that last sector over Desbro.
And look at this, he's only 5.7 back on Desbro now. Wow. I thought you said Pfister the first time, but yeah, no, he's absolutely flying. Desbro put up basically a 120 flat. Harry Dwarf a 118.1. He caught him by 2 seconds nearly on that last lap.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. He keeps that up. He's going to catch him about 2 laps or so. Look at that. Egon around the outside of Pfister. He gets the move done for P5. Now Egon's going to be free released as well.
I think Desbro has been taking it easy. You know, he's going to get P3. I think he's going to look at those sector times now and think, oh well, I think I better get a move on now.
He's gonna have to at least put up consistent times. He doesn't want to burn out his tires, because if he burns out his tires, he's got no hope at a podium.
So we'll look at his lap times. Last lap.
But he's also got to keep it on track and not get warnings. Because he gets a penalty, then Harry Dwarf doesn't have to push as hard to get that podium.
Yeah. He's lapping still at the same pace. With 2/10 down in the first sector. A 10th up in the middle. Around the final spin now.
Bradshaw catches up to Karma by 2/10.
So it's roughly the same lap. He seems to be lapping at the same pace, 120s.
Once again, Harry Dwarf catches up by 1.5 seconds to Desbro that last lap.
Yeah. You got to feel that he's pushing these tires so hard at the moment. You know how quickly mediums go off on this track. So
trust me, I know. Yesterday I was pushing 100% the whole race, and I ended up shredding my tires.
My tires started to go around about lap 8, 9. almost twice. So he's got to say another 2 more laps of absolute pure pace on those tyres, but then he'll just start to drop off. We can. I think that's what Desbro is probably thinking. I still stick!
Oh, Harry Dwarf, yeah! Oh no! Egon now is going to take P4 from the Ferrari.
Which is so hard on Ferrari. It's another disaster here for Ferrari again.
Yeah, and this is one of their 2
Having
home
such
tracks
a tough
this
time
season.
of it, like, they started the season so well, Ferrari, and then lately they've just been race after race. They've just been like,
Yeah, I'm not sure. But Harry Dwarf got the DRS. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the move, and because Egon's tires are a lap fresher,
yeah,
Egon might have the advantage here.
yeah.
There's also penalties to think of. Egon has 3, 6 for Thomas, 5 for Tecker.
I tell one thing, Harry Dwarf's done well there. Most drivers will come back and spin straight away. They'll light the tyres up and then ease those tyres back in. But with what, how many laps to go? 7 laps to go. I think Desbro may just hold on for that P3. Because Egon's got a penalty, Harry Dwarf's got a penalty. So but the fight between Harry Dwarf and Egon will continue for P4. We got Fister there still in range. It's like Vade it's on the back of Ipswich Techers now, so
Bradshaw is catching up to Karma. He's just outside the DRS. He needs about a 10th here. Be back in the DRS. Neither that or he can just chill behind this AI and get the DRS off of him. He will.
double the ERS Harry Dwarf with Egon, so that's got a bit to fight with. But I think his tyres do look a bit shot now, Harry Dwarf. It's like I was saying to you earlier, 8, 9 is when the tyres start to go. Still got a chance. 5 laps to go here in Imola. But, yeah, I think they're roughly lapping at the moment the same times as Desbro, so I think Desbro is pretty much secured P3 there, and Bradshaw is a second behind now. Palmer.
Oh boy, this fight for P7 between Thomas, Teckers, and Invade. Oh! Teckers bumps into the back of the McLaren. Doesn't seem to harm him though.
Palmer's got this one in the bag. He's got 54% ERS compared to Bradshaw's 8%. You'd expect Bradshaw to have more ERS being in the ERS, so he'd save some. But Still a huge battle there. Switch techers. Get to move on. H.R. Thomas. But Thomas is going back at him. They're going side by side. And Invade's having a look as well. So
Desbro P3, followed by Harry Dwarf. Egon. Fister's going to come across the line in P6. Ipswich Techers P7. Invade. Nasri will be P9, and then Thomas. Oh, no? Wait. What? Is this seriously saying he was a lap down? That's not right. He was only 2 seconds behind Thomas, and now it's saying he's almost 2 minutes behind him. Arash Alonso P... Okay, so Arash Alonso is going to get P10 off Nasri. Okay, then. Definitely a timing glitch there. P12 will be Shady. P13 will be Terrific Gamer. FYI, scorekeepers. Nasri is going to be P9, I'm pretty sure, and then Alonso will be P11, I think? Or no, yeah, P11, and what's-his-face will be P10. Thomas. Driver of the day, according to the game, it will be Fister. I don't think I can argue that. I'm pretty sure he started dead last. Alright, you can take over for interviews. I gotta go do something.
We've got one in. Just make sure you include your audio, Desra. Desra. Very quiet, mate. Barely hear you. That's slightly better, yeah. Yeah. If you tick the box and everything, that should be great.
Yep.
As your P3, I'll start with you, because the others haven't joined yet, if they are joining. But congratulations on P3 here today for McLaren. Great race from you once again. You're looking good in the championship, obviously. And I mean, I didn't see the entire race, so I can't honestly say I know everything about the race, how it went for you, but tell us about your race and qualifying, really.
Yeah, well, it went pretty well. Started 6th. Had a little tangle up with Harry Dwarf. He tapped me when I overtook him, but I don't think there was any hard feelings against it. But yeah, good strategy. Can't really go wrong.
Did you feel you had the pace here today to get the victory?
I was definitely quicker on the straights. I would say I was always gaining on the straights. I think if I had a bit more downforce, I could have got around the corners a bit better and probably made a bit more time up. But obviously, Bradshaw and everyone was pretty quick, so it was always a struggle to try and catch up. So I think Bradshaw had the edge today.
Yeah, I think you had Harry Dwarf and I think it was Egon closing you down a little bit at the end. It's like I say, if those two were fighting each other, I mean, that could have got a little bit more interesting for you. But because of their fighting, I think that kind of helped you in a way.
Yeah,
And,
I think Hairy Dwarf had a bit of a spin. I think because obviously I saw him drop down a bit, so that kind of relieved me a bit. Because I saw he was gaining, but obviously he was on a bit of fresher tyres than I was. He was on mediums, but I think his little spin helped me out a bit.
yeah, he spun at the end of just coming out of the chicane at the top of the hill.
Yeah, and then obviously Egon, I think, was obviously putting pressure on him as well, which is obviously slowing him down as well. So that was kind of my helped me out a bit.
Yeah, it got you to the podium here today, and I mean that's great news for you in terms of the championship and going forward. Are you thinking about the championship? No.
Well, I think that'll probably keep me secured in second at the moment because obviously Bradshaw overtook in the championship last week. He's first at the moment, but I think today is secured second in the championship again.
Well, I mean, like I say, it's going well for you this season. I mean, like I say, podiums, victories, you know, great season so far. Hopefully it'll continue for you.
I do hope so.
How are you feeling for China?
China, pretty good around there. So we'll have to see what comes about next week.
I do like China myself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like it, but I know a lot of people have practiced on it, I would imagine now. It's only just been, well, I say it's only just been released now for a while now, but it came after the game was released. So I don't think many people have raced it, so I mean, it could be one of those tracks where if you do a little bit of practice extra, you could do well.
Yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll be alright next Wednesday and see if I can get another podium.
Yeah, or victory, you never know.
Or a victory, you never know.
Yeah. And well, anyway, that's been great P3 for you today, and congratulations on that, and we'll hope to see you next week in China.
Yeah.
And maybe back on the podium.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Anything more you want to add?
No, that is it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. The other two haven't joined, so we'll end the stream now and say thank you to Desmond for joining. And that's been Tier 3. On to Tier 4 tomorrow with Musical Rocket and Dave. So hopefully you'll all tune in for that one. And good night.